Hello students. In this video we will see the solution of question number 3 from cash flow statement. Okay, so we need to calculate cash flow from operating activities, and you are provided with this information. As you can see here that this 31st March 2019 and 31st March 2020, they are both previous year and current year respectively. You know that. So as we have already seen in the previous video and in that PDF which I have sent you, out there I have mentioned that while preparing this cash flow from operating activities, you have to follow some steps. Okay, because this is quite critical. Okay, this preparation of cash flow from operating activities is a very tough task. Okay, as compared to financing and investing activities. So there are some layers here, or the steps, or the levels. Okay, so the first one is this net profit before tax. Okay, after which you have to do the adjustment for non-cash and non-operating activities, and after which you have to do adjustment for working capital. So 1, 2 and 3. Okay, as per this question we have only 3 layers or levels. Okay, but whenever there is tax paid in the question, now there will be fourth layer also. Okay, we will see that in future questions. Okay, so let us begin with this. So first of all, you have to write net profit before tax. Okay, after writing this cash flow from operating activities, you have to write net profit before tax. So in note 1 you have to mention that how you are getting this 14,000. Okay, so how we get this 14,000? See, from the closing balance of statement of profit and loss, okay, 42,000, you have to subtract opening balance of surplus and statement of profit and loss. Okay, so 42,000 minus 34,000, you will get 8,000. So this 8,000 is the profit made during the year. Okay, and as you can see here, there is increase in the general reserve also. Okay, so previous year it was 12,000 and this year it was 18,000. So it has increased by how much? 6,000. Okay, 18,000 minus 12,000, how much? 6,000. So this 6,000 is treated as transfer to general reserve. Okay, so together it will be how much? 14,000. So this 14,000 is the net profit before tax, which means the tax, sorry, which means the profit before the payment of tax, that is 14,000. Okay, after which you have to do the adjustment for non-cash and non-operating activities. Okay, so the non-cash activities are those activities which do not include the involvement of cash. For example, depreciation on plant, this depreciation. Okay, and this goodwill written off. Okay, this is non-cash activity. Okay, and this profit on sale of plant, this one, this activity is not operating activity. This activity belongs to investing activity. Okay, and this profit on sale of plant, this plant is a fixed asset, right? So whenever there is uh, profit on sale of fixed asset, okay, that is your capital profit. Okay, and sometimes there can be loss also. Okay, so that loss on sale of fixed asset, any fixed asset, will be treated as capital loss. So whenever there is capital profit or loss, you have to adjust here. Okay, so whenever there is profit, now in case of profit, what you do subtraction, but in case of loss you have to do addition here. Okay, so when you do the calculation here, okay, 15 plus 15, 30, 30 plus 14, how much? 44. So 44,000 minus 6,000 will be how much? 38,000. So this 38,000, it represents operating profit before working capital changes. Okay, and after which you have to do the adjustment for working capital changes. Okay, now here you can see that surplus, general reserve, we have already solved this. Okay, outstanding expenses, goodwill already done. Okay, so the remaining items are only outstanding expenses and trade receivables. Okay, so let us first solve this trade receivables. You can see here, previous year it was 45,000 and this year it is 32,000. So it has decreased by how much? 13,000. So whenever there is decrease in current assets, whenever there is decrease in current assets, you have to do the addition. Okay, 13,000. Okay, add decrease in current assets, trade receivables, because trade receivables, they are decreasing. Okay, they are decreasing by 13,000, so you have to do addition. Okay, and now whenever the outstanding expenses or the liabilities, okay, they are decreasing, you have to subtract. Okay, so previous year it was how much? 7,000, and this year how much it is? 4,000. So it has decreased by 3,000. Okay, so 38,000 plus 13,000 minus 3,000. So this will be how much? 48,000. So this 48,000, it represents net cash flow from operating activities. Okay, and you must be wondering how we got this item, that is profit or depreciation. It has already mentioned in the question, it has been already mentioned in the question that uh, an item of plant costing 25,000 having book value of 16,000. Okay, so 25,000. Okay, it is the cost price. Okay, and the book value is how much? 16,000. Okay, was sold for 22,000. So 22,000 minus 16,000, how much it will be? It will be 6,000. So machine of value 16,000 was sold for rupees 22,000. Okay, so it is profit, obviously, isn't it? So this is the amount of profit, 6,000. Okay, and as you can see here, during the year 15,000 was charged as depreciation on plant during the same period. Now this 15,000 is the total amount of depreciation charged on plant. Okay, and as you can see here, this 25,000 minus 16,000 will be how much? 9,000, right? But that 9,000 depreciation, it only represents the depreciation charged on the plant that is sold. Okay, but this 15,000 is the accumulated profit. I mean the total or the aggregate depreciation charged on the plant during the financial year 2019 to 2020. Okay, so this 15,000, it should be added here. Okay, and this is how you get the net cash flow from operating activities. Thank you.